boyfriend now?
He's nice. I mean, he doesn't force me to go to parties with him, so I don't go anymore. I don't party anymore. I usually try to sleep instead, which is helping me with my grades as well because I can concentrate better. But I mean, I know he loves me, but he did hit me a little bit a couple days ago. But that's just the way he expresses himself.
Okay, so hit you. Where'd he hit you?
He he kicked me, on my butt, and then he also he slapped me. I don't know if you can still kind of see it over here, but it's just his way of expressing himself. That's just him.
The way he expresses himself in what form?
Well, I mean, I made him angry, so I guess I deserve that. I made him really angry.
Remember when we first started, how I said that if you said anything of signs of abuse that I'd have to report it?
Yes. But, he promised that it would never happen again. And I believe him. And, I mean, if something happens by our next meeting, then, we can report him. But up until now, it's only been this one time.
No, Karen, it's very dangerous because you're about to have a child, you're pregnant. We don't want you to lose your child, and I don't want anything to happen to you as well.
It won't. I mean, right now we're giving each other some time because of what happened. But, it's okay.
Sometimes in the sense of...
away from each other.
Away from each other?
Yeah.
And how long has that been?
About 6 days.
6 days, and you have had no contact with him whatsoever?
Just through text, but, not face to face.
Okay, because I can see with bristling your face that it was a very hard hit.
It wasn't that hard. I mean, I have really sensitive skin, I just donated blood, and you can still kind of see it here, and I burned myself weeks ago, and this is still here, so, my skin is pretty sensitive.
I just want to make you secure.
I am. I mean, that's why I asked him for, time.
And space.
Yeah, so he could cool down and, so that I can protect my baby a little more.
Okay, can you tell me more about what made him mad?
Yeah, I went into his apartment, and I kind of rearranged everything. And I was trying to clean up and everything, and in that process, I threw away some papers that were really, really important for his financial stuff here in Southern. And we couldn't find them afterwards, not even in the trash or anything, so he really got mad at that.
Okay. And then when he was mad, can you explain the situation, what he did?
Well, he started yelling at me, and I was just apologizing because I didn't mean to do that, but he just started yelling. And I started to just walk away, so he hit me. Well, he kicked me. And when I turned around, he just slapped me.
And how did you respond to that?
I ran away.
You ran away?
Yeah.
So when you ran away, what were the feelings that you were feeling?
I was feeling sad and a little bit scared, I guess, that he might come after me, but he didn't. He was just standing there, and I just ran away because I didn't. It hurt. Not mainly physically because it hurts to get kicked or slapped, but yeah, that was about it. Just pain and confusion a little bit.
Okay, so he caused you to feel pain, physical and mentally, and you just were confused.
I was a little confused as to what was happening. I wasn't thinking very straight, but once I sat down and started thinking about it, it kind of made sense.
What made sense?
like everything that happened, like why he did what he did.
You think that him kicking you and slapping you is okay?
Well, it's not okay, but you know, we all have our moments. You know, when I get mad, I throw stuff around. So you know, when he gets mad, I guess that's what he does.
This is the first time he's ever done that?
Yeah.
And did you tell anyone
No.
besides me?
No.
It seems like, I could be wrong, but it seems like he has a very bad temper. That's what it seems like, and I don't want you to get hurt.
I'm not.
I just need you to be secure and safe and your child to be okay.
We are. It's okay.
But I see signs of abuse, and I already told you, confidentiality is broken when you express these things.
Yeah.
Signs of abuse. And I see signs of abuse, and you're telling me what he's done. So I will have to report it.
Well, can't you wait a little bit?
No, because then you're the one who can get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt.
But he won't do it again. He already promised.
Well, we're not sure of that until we make sure that he knows that if anything does happen to you again, he will get into trouble. We just need to make sure that he knows that.
But how about you just, you talk to him and you tell him this, but like, you don't report him.
I talk to him and tell him this?
Yeah.
I still need to talk to my supervisor and to let them know what's going on.
Well, right, but could your supervisor just keep it to him or herself?
Well, no, because like I told you in the beginning, confidentiality is broken if someone's causing any harm to you, or you're causing any harm to anyone else, or there's sign of neglect or child abuse of any form. And you signed the forms knowing this.
Yes, I did.
And you read over them.
But, can't we just give him some time? I mean, I'm not even seeing him right now.
Okay, you're not seeing him right now.
No.
And Karen, I'm sorry, I can't do that as a professional because I don't want you to get hurt.
What if he leaves me after, you report him because he finds out I told him?
Well, if he leaves, would you rather? You told me that when the situation did happen, you felt scared.
A little bit.
You ran away. So feeling these things, you wouldn't like to feel this again? Would you be okay with feeling those kinds of things again?
No.
Okay. Well, I just want you to be secure, and I don't want someone to harm you, and having them hurt you is not an okay thing. That's why we have these laws, and we have confidentiality, so that if someone does tell us something, you knew that when you came in, you signed the papers, you read over them. I restated it in the first meeting, and I told you that if you told me of anything or anyone harming you, I'd have to do something about it. Because I don't want anything to happen to you. And I don't want you to feel pain or like hurt, physical, mental, or any of that. So we'll have to do that. Do you understand?
Yeah, I guess. But he wouldn't go to jail, right?
We'll have to report it and see what would happen. I'm not really sure what would happen to him. They might, the most they might do is probably have a restriction between you guys. I just want you to understand the reasoning behind it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because we want to keep you away. If he was being better, if he was being good, this isn't the case, that would have never came up. So how are you feeling about this? Like what I'm telling you?
I don't know. I'm confused.
You're confused? What are you confused about?
guess, I don't know, I mean, he promised not to do it again. He obviously loves me, but the fact that I got a little bit scared when he hit me, I guess, and I don't want to feel it again. But at the same time, I don't want to lose him. He's almost the only person that, cares for me.
Do you have any friends who care for you? Like, Candy and Amber, they're your friends too, as well, right?
Yeah, I haven't talked to them in a while because he didn't want me talking to them. So I kind of cut off communication with them.
Why didn't he want you talking to them?
Because he said that I was spending too much time with them and that I should spend it with him instead.
Okay, but what do you do on your free times?
I would always spend my time with him.
Even when he wasn't around?
Well, I would just go to his job and, wait for him. Or when he wasn't working, he would take me places.
And you haven't spoken to them at all, Candy and Amber?
I mean, they text me sometimes and I'll text back, but not a lot.
But they were your support system in the beginning?
They were, yeah.
And do you miss them?
I guess a little.
And like these certain situations, like when you had difficult situations throughout like your friendship with them, or throughout like life, who were the people who were there for you?
Well, it was them, maybe.
So do you feel that if you make contact with them again, they'd be like a support to you?
I think so. I don't know.
Because especially during this time, you'd need some kind of support.
Yeah.
So do you feel that making contact with them, would you like to do that?
Yeah, I would like to do that.
I just want you to be able to have a support system throughout this difficult time that you're going through with the baby and your boyfriend and your family.
Mm-hmm.
How is your family?
I was able to talk to my older sister a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the only one that I've had contact with.
And what has she said to you?
She just said that she's really disappointed in everything and that my parents still don't want to talk to me.
Okay. And at times before, like in back, like whenever you've had troubles or whenever you've made a mistake, have they always like stopped talking to you?
Well, I had never really made a mistake this big.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not a mistake, cause I like my baby.
Mm-hmm.
But I was never like this serious for them, I guess.
Okay. And so they've never just stopped talking to you. This is the first time they've done this.
Yeah.
But in other situations, have you guys, when you guys have disagreed or when you guys have argued or stopped talking or just like had hard times, how have you guys dealt with it?
Usually, like, my dad will come forward and say something. But, that's usually how it goes.
And you don't want to make any contact with them?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. You're not ready for that.
Mm.
Okay, which is perfectly fine. I mean, the way they found out wasn't the right way either, because your sister was the one you were talking to her and she yelled it.
Yeah.
That's how they found out. And, like, I'm not really sure, I just want to be clear about this, but when you said that you were on the phone with her and she yelled it, that you were pregnant, did your parents just completely stop talking to you, or did they make any contact after that?
They called me and asked me if that was true. Well, they grabbed the phone from my sister.
Mm-hmm.
And they both asked me if it was true and everything, and that was the last time we talked.
Okay. And then when you said it was true, what did they say to you?
They said they were really disappointed and this is not how they raised me, and that those were not the values that they taught me, and that I wasn't their daughter anymore because of the way that I was behaving.
And when they said these things, what did you do?
Well,